This is lesson 5 on page 125, adding tables.
In this lesson, you will insert a table into a Word document. You will modify table rows and columns, including insertion, deletion, moving, and resizing. You will use styles to format tables and convert delimited text to a table. You've used tabs and tab stops to create the appearance of columns or tables. But for certain table layouts, tabs alone won't give you the control you need to create, format, and efficiently update information. Microsoft Word's table feature provides another way to present information in table form and provides you with additional flexibility and ease of formatting for producing table or grid layouts in your documents. So topic A on page 142 is insert.
That's topic A on page 126.
A table. Word provides various tools for inserting a new table into a document. A table is a container that is used to organize text, numerical data, or graphics. Tables consist of individual cells that are arranged in vertical columns and horizontal rows. Each cell stores a piece of information. A table can have specialized table formats, such as borders drawn around some or all of the cells, or shading in rows or columns. So there's a few ways that you can go about inserting tables into your document. We go up to our Insert tab on our ribbon, and in our Tables command group, here we have a Table drop-down. The first way to insert a table is just by selecting your size by hovering over the grid at the top. You can see if I wanted a table with 5 columns and 3 rows, you can see I just hover over the last cell that I want, and when I click on that cell, automatically inserts my table for me. Okay, so that's one way. It's probably the easiest way to go about inserting it. And the second way, we go back up to that same table drop down, and the first option underneath the grid is Insert Table, and this opens up our dialog box. You specify the number of columns, so maybe I wanted 3 columns in this one. The number of rows, we'll put this up to 4. And then down at the bottom, you have your auto fit behavior. This means how large do you want your cells, or how much do you want to spread the table across your document. You can just do a fixed column width, which will automatically fit it to the page. You can auto fit to contents. That means the text that you type in, the most amount of text, it will be just large enough to fit that text that you put in. Or you can auto fit to window. So that'll make it go exactly from your left margin, just like this one did. From your left margin all the way to your right margin, it will stretch across. So we'll just do a fixed column width and click OK. And you can see I have my 3 columns and 4 rows. The next way that we'll take a look at, that you'll never use, because personally, I should say, I never use it. I think it's ridiculous, to be honest with you, is drawing a table. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to sit there and waste time drawing each cell in my table. So take a look at this. Draw a table, my cursor changes to a pencil. I click and drag. This just draws one cell of your table. So then I can go and click and drag to draw another cell, and so on and so forth. Now, majority of people usually agree with me. It's so stupid. Now, I understand maybe you want to make the cells, different sizes or whatnot. So that's the only benefit to drawing your table, because normally you have to keep the columns the same width. But you can see here I can make them, different sizes. So I guess it does have its benefits, but honestly, never used it in my life. But it is an option there for you if need be. Okay, and then we also have, let me bring my cursor back down here. Another reason I can't stand it, it's hard to get out of it. Another table option you have from your drop down, you have some quick tables. You can see it gives you a little gallery, and they consider calendars as tables because you have each date in a cell. So you can actually pick one of these, and then you can go in and edit it to whatever you need changed here. If you want to put a holiday in there, you can type some text. So that's pretty cool. It has those quick tables for you. Not just calendars either. It has other options as well. If you scroll down, this one's the Greek alphabet, but you don't have to use it for, their topics that you have in there. You can just use it for the actual setup of it and then go in and change whatever the text is. Because I could have this as, I don't know, classroom 1. I can change point B to classroom 2, and I could record my grades in there of quizzes if I wanted to. So you don't have to use it for their intended purpose of their topic. You can customize it to whatever your needs is. It's just there for a quick setup of one. All right, so those are your main options for inserting a table. Again, your grid, insert table dialog box, if you need to, your draw table, and then your quick tables as well. All right, so you'll take a look at inserting a table in the first activity in lesson 5 real quick before I end this video, just to show you some navigation methods within your tables. If I had my cursor in the first cell of the table, to move to the next cell to the right, I can use my tab key or my right arrow key. If I want to move back to the left, it's going to be Shift and Tab. You can see that moves me one cell to the left, or my left arrow key. Now, I know in Excel, those of you who have used Excel before, who have been with me through the course already, if we press Enter, we all know that brings us to the cell beneath where our insertion point is located right now. In Word, if I hit Enter here, you can see it doesn't do that. It actually adds additional space in the currently selected cell. So be aware of that. If you want to move down one cell, your down arrow. Move up one cell, your up arrow. Or, of course, you can always use your mouse to just click into the cell that you want your insertion point into. But just be aware, the Enter key is not the same that it is used in Excel. It will not move you one cell down. It will just put more space into the cell you're currently located in.
The next video will be activity 5.1 on page 128.